Chief Val Daniels with another lesson in criminal law. In this lesson, we compare and contrast an arrest with a detention. California Penal Code 834 defines an arrest as any time you take a person into custody in a manner authorized by law. An arrest involves taking a person into legal custody, meaning they are no longer free to leave. This can be accomplished through actual restraint, putting handcuffs on them, or submission into custody. For example, someone with an arrest warrant will come down to the station and surrender. An arrest requires either a warrant or probable cause, which you learned about in an earlier lesson. A detention is a temporary seizure of a person by an officer, which involves physical restraint, unequivocal verbal commands, or conduct that would cause a reasonable person to believe they are not free to leave. A detention requires reasonable suspicion, meaning you have specific and articulable facts to suspect the person is involved in criminal activity, as articulated in the case of People v. Manis, 1992, 10 Calendar App. 4th 113. Anytime an officer makes a traffic stop, red light and siren is needed, the driver is required to pull over. A reasonable person would believe they are not free to leave, and as such, it is a detention. To justify a detention, you have to articulate the facts that lead you to believe there was criminal activity afoot. For example, suppose you are on duty in a marked patrol car driving down the street at 3 o'clock in the morning. You see a person walking down the street, stopping and looking into parked cars. He shines his cell phone light into the car and looks around. You see him do this several times. You are aware of several car burglaries that have occurred in this neighborhood in the early morning hours and suspect this individual is looking for items to steal. You have enough articulable facts to justify a detention for further investigation. The person may or may not be involved in criminal activity. They might even have a legitimate excuse for their suspicious activity, although I highly doubt it. I'm Chief Daniels, and that is your criminal law lesson for the day.